This is 2 with 3D cycle parts. In this video we're going to show you how to install our tag relocation bracket for the Honda Transalp.
Tools needed: 3mm Allen, 5mm Allen, 8mm wrench, flathead screwdriver, 8mm socket and extension with the ratchet of your choice, JIS number 2 screwdriver, Loctite low strength. Start by removing these 4 bolts with your 8mm socket. Remove the seat to get to the harness plugs. Lift up on the little tab. And if you have some tension on the wires, it'll slide out just like the blue one did. This tag bracket is just hanging by a little plastic clip. Just like that. Tilt it forward and drop it down. Now we can go to the workbench and take the inner fender off and the blinkers out and the tag light out. Remove the 2 JIS screws. Flip your bracket over and remove the 2 5mm Allen screws. These are holding the plastics together. You can push the 2 plastics apart, slide this out. We can work on this one first with the tag light. Take these 2 JIS screws out. Save these 2 washers that are underneath these screws. Set your tag light to the side. Now remove the blinkers. Take your 8mm wrench. Hold your blinker. Break your bolt loose. You can undo this by hand. Set your bolt to the side. You may need a flathead screwdriver to remove this support piece. Wiggle it out. Set it to the side. You'll need that later. Keep up with which side the orange and blue is going to. That's my left blinker. Set it to the left. We're going to remove the rubber grommet as well. Pinch it. Push it through while pulling on the outside. Pops out. We can start with the blinkers first. The pointy end of the rubber points towards the front of the bike, away from the tag. Just squeeze the inside flange. Push it through. Kind of wiggle it to get the rubber to straighten back out. Sometimes it's twisted and pinched. Inspect it, everything looks good. You can go ahead and do the opposite side. Take your blinkers, slide your wires back through, slide them up to the rubber grommet. Take your support pieces, slide them in. And you get your screws started. Tighten your bolts down. Do not exceed the manufacturer's torque specs. Now, you finish the top plate, set it to the side. Now we can install the tag light. Take the two bushings, slide them in from the light side, which will be the bottom. Take those washers you saved, put your 16mm screws through there. How to drop a Loctite. Thread locker. This is where a 3mm Allen comes in use. This is where a 3mm Allen is used. These don't need any more than 20 inch-pounds. You can just get them snug. You've got thread locker on there. And now We take these two separate pieces back to the bike. We'll need the 3mm Allen as well. Take the factory screws that came out. Take the top bracket. Get one bolt started. Add the red. You can add thread locker if you would like to, or you can use the manufacturer's torque spec. You can use a torque spec of 11.8 Newton meters, which is roughly 8.7 foot-pounds, or 104 inch-pounds. Go in a crisscross pattern to pull the bracket up evenly. This rectangle hole, that's where the top half of the connectors butt up to. So run these two through there, and then we'll plug those in. And then when we put the tag bracket, the tag light bracket on, we'll plug in the white wire as well. Take the lower bracket, feed your tag light wire through, then take your tag light and feed it through the hole in the back first, and then tilt the bracket up and align the holes. You may have to go up top and make sure the pigtail is pulled through. Alright, you can put two of the bottom screws in just for hold it in place while you put Loctite on the top screws. And in this case, one is holding it for now. So, add a drop of your thread locker to each bolt. Right here on the plug housing, the rubber grommet, there's a spot to slide over this tab right here in the back. Stick your wires back through that rectangle hole and get it started on your tab. Wiggle it on there. Once you get this down, tuck this wire behind there, back there in the back, and then slide it over the tab. And you put your dust cover back on. Just like that. Tag light is on. Right blinker is on. Left blinker is on. Everything's good. You can install your tag, install your seat, and you're ready to ride.